Hey dear students, welcome you all to Become a Good Problem Solver event, the monthly event organized by the GEM Foundation. In this video, we will see the solution for the Become a GPS math problems published in July 2025. Earlier, I have shared a short video on guiding questions which will actually help you find a solution on your own. And I could see many of you have shared some solutions based on the guiding questions, and some of them are published on the website. So now let's go and see how to solve this systematically using the OPER technique. Let's see first underlining the important keywords as we read. For the junior one, a rope has 11 knots which are spaced out equally. The length between the first and the fifth knot is 2 meters. What is the distance between the first and the last knot? So in this case, I have mentioned to apply visual thinking. Take some few worked out examples. So if we can apply visual thinking, let's visualize that we have this. Rope here. It is always a better idea to have this kind of a grid paper for young children especially to work out, so that they will have a good understanding of what does equal parts mean, and at the same time getting some interesting information by working out on these equally spaced grid chart. So let's see, this is the rope, and it has 11 knots, but let me take a small example of just 3 knots, right? So let's say that this is the first knot, and there are two spaces, and this is the second knot. Again, it is spaced equally, so there are two spaces, and again it is a third knot. So if this is the first, second, and third knot, this is the visual thinking we made. uh, what do you think these three knots have? How many equal spaces between? So the equal spaces is the between one. So this is one space and this is two space. So for three knots, there are two equal spaces, right? And then you can ask similarly, how many equal spaces can be between the first and the fifth knot? Like for example, 5 knots. So here you can again maybe just draw 4 and 5. So as expected, it is 4 knots. So for 5 knots, you have four equal spaces, right? So this is now getting clear that you have four equal spaces. Now it says for four equal spaces you have 2 meters. So you can then start telling that four equal spaces is having 2 meters. Yeah, this is what is the given information that you can get from the actual question with visual thinking. Now you can check about what is the question asked. So the question asked is, what is the distance between the first and last knot? So, what does the last knot mean? That is also given here. The last knot is not actually the 11 knots, right? So, it is actually asking the distance between first and 11th knot. So, to find this, what is the first information you would need? You would need how many equal spaces are there. So, based on our visual thinking, can you figure out how many equal spaces between the first and 11th knot? Yes, so that should be 11 minus 1, which is 10. So 10 equal spaces are there. And you don't know how much is the distance. But what do you know is 4 equal spaces is 2 meters. So just think, if 4 equal spaces is making 2 meters, so every 4 will make up, actually every 4 will make up 2 meters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 2 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 2 meters. And you have 10, right? So basically you will be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So four equal spaces is, you can have two such four equal spaces, which is equal to 8 meters, and then there is a remaining two equal space. So you can think how to find two equal space. So if you know four equal spaces, then two equal spaces will be half of it, isn't it? So what is half of two? Which is nothing but 1 meter. So therefore, for 10 equal spaces, you can have it as 4 plus 4 plus 2. And why do we have 4? Because you already given us 4 equal spaces is 2 meters. So the corresponding distance for 4 equal spaces is 2 meters plus 2 meters. And for 2 equal spaces, it is half of 4, which is 1 meter. Therefore, it should be 10 meters. So if you apply this kind of a visual thinking, you will be able to solve this problem systematically, and you can also verify if this is correct by extending this visual thinking diagram, or even just by applying the first and fourth knot is 2 meters. So the first and 11th knot will be or the first, like after the four equal spaces, that will be eight equal spaces, which will be on the ninth. It will be eight equal spaces, and then till 11 it will be 10 equal spaces, and that corresponds to 10 meters. So the answer is 10 meters.